transition into year one is actually quite challenging in schools, particularly in the English national curriculum schools. But I feel we have mastered it in year one because of our play-based approach. Our challenge is in year two. So how do we adopt an approach in year two to ensure children move from a predominantly play-based approach into a slightly more formal approach to learning in year two? So let me give you a feel for that just now. So walking down this way, we have 3 year two classrooms on the ground floor and 2 upstairs. So you can see already, if you scan all the way down the outside shared area of year two, this has a similar feel to year one in the sense that there is open breakout space for students. There is still a lot of learning through play, particularly in these areas, but also in classrooms. But this is balanced with a lot more whole class teaching and direct teaching in the classroom. So we're edging a little bit more towards direct instruction from the teacher and a little bit more formalized learning from the teacher. But we balance that with a very similar environment to the previous year in year one. And if we walk through this environment, you'll just get a sense and a feel for what it's like. Again, it's very outdoors feeling. Again, the aesthetic is very calming. Everything is wooden. We don't believe in using plastics. Everything is very natural. We still use a kitchen area in year two, which is very important for, again, just extending learning through play, but also connecting to science, for example, in year two. We use the kitchen area. And again, similar to this morning, we have a similar feel of a lot of opportunity to learn in breakout and outside space. We're very, very spacious. And if I just walk around the corner here, you'll see the other side of the year two classrooms and this space they have on the opposite side, which is completely outside. So that's Mr. Easton doing a PE lesson. And then Atika can show you here, this is called the Balinese Garden. This is one of the favorite areas for students. And our year two students have direct access to this outside area. And very often they will break out here to do work within their books, actually. Things like science, writing, reading, mathematics, they will do it here, actually. And break out into smaller groups and in this outdoor space again. So if I walk through the Balinese Garden, if you come this way with me, I'll take you upstairs to our year two classrooms upstairs, and we'll walk into them just so you can get a feel of year two inside. So again, it's very much in keeping with our entire campus. It's outdoors, as I said, it's very green. And it's very spacious. Excuse me, sorry, just come this way. Just bear with me a couple of seconds just to get upstairs. We're going to go to art later, and you can see it here actually. This is one of the examples of our artwork. This is printmaking by year 4 last year. They made their own printing press and printed a landscape. And we looked at Asian city landscapes. And you will see there some of the examples of the Twin Towers, Petronas Towers. Some amazing work in art. And we'll see a little bit more of that later. And that's year 4, that piece of work. So now we're coming onto the corridor where we have our 2 remaining year 2 classrooms. And they're working on maths at the moment. I'm going to be a little bit more quiet because Miss Martin is actually teaching maths here. Just to give you a feel of, this is a great space as well for students.
Okay, we've got a light bulb now, and it's going to do up half turn and clockwise. So have a look at my clock. Help you sway everything back and clockwise. Really showing me the right.
So in here, for example, you can see it's a very, very large classroom. Again, we have relatively small class numbers in terms of students. So we have high and strong teacher-student ratios. And again, I'll take you into the year 2 classroom next door. They're doing some artwork actually, which is a nice time to visit. Morning, this is Mrs. Perry. So you can see students are adequately physically distanced. But you can already, I hope you can feel it watching us, but there's a lovely atmosphere in the classroom. What's that, Johnson? Oh, I like it. Very, very nice. Good work, Johnson. Nice colors. So again, it's very much in keeping with our philosophy as a school. It's warm, it's calm. Students feel very, very connected, but they are safe and physically distanced at the same time. Thank you, Mrs. Perry. Thank you, everyone.
Say bye-bye.
Bye. So that gives you a sense of year two. And again, it's just such a great space for the students to be in year two. Ample space to break out of the classroom, loads of space within the classroom, and very safe SOPs. But as I said, we use SOPs which do not really compromise on the learning experience too much for the students. Safety first, but they do still have a great learning experience, and they really enjoy it, being in class here, and they're very, very happy.